In this episode, Goodwood Festival of Speed, the new Hyundai Santa Fe, and Dodge's new Stealth. Welcome to episode 242 of the We Are Auto Show. What's up, Derek?
Mr. Michael Rao, what's new?
We're finally getting a little bit of rain here, so that's nice.
That is true.
Which means people have all of a sudden forgot how to drive.
In Florida? No.
Never mind. They didn't know how to drive in the first place.
Right.
But that also, with this rain, leads to an accumulation of water.
Yes.
You ever seen someone go into a puddle so fast and hard that it rips their whole front bumper off?
Oh, yes.
I saw that on the way over. It was gnarly. There's a Honda Accord. Must have been doing about Mach 2 into this deep puddle. And the whole front bumper just like, gone.
My wife's car is missing the bottom plastic bit.
Ah.
It was due to a puddle.
Was it now?
And a coworker driving.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
She was just confused and shocked. And then like, what, do I need that? Is my car broken? Is it dead? Do I need a new car? And I was like, no, don't worry about it. Just put it in the trunk. We'll deal with it later.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Is that recent?
No. It was years ago.
Whew.
No.
Man.
But was an interesting one, though.
Sounds like it. Yeah, that's it's always funny how people in driving in rain just, I don't know. It's odd.
A little bit of water messes everything up.
It sure does. But let's talk about a really, really interesting festival of speed. The Goodwood Festival of Speed.
The Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Yes, the FOSS. That happened this past weekend. And it is something, Goodwood is something that I've always wanted to go to. And every time it comes out, I always put the live stream on and I'm just watching whatever's running up the hill because there's just so many random things running up the hill climb. Because it is technically a bit of a hill climb.
It
right?
is a hill climb.
Really cool stuff.
But it's over in the UK. Has traditionally had a bunch of like hay bales around the side of it, which I think is a cool way to set track limits up or like barriers. And we'll come back to this conversation, but I had some ideas about other racetracks that have hay bales in it. Oh. But let's see some of those hay bales in action because we've compiled a couple of the best crashes from Goodwood. Let's take a look here. This first one is a Hyundai RN22. I think it's an EV Hyundai prototype.
It is.
And it goes a bit quickly. And it abruptly...
Does it stop as quickly as it goes?
Yes.
Because of hay bales?
Yes. It goes plowing through the hay bales.
It absolutely plowed straight through. Was that 1, 2, 3? Is that 4 rows of hay bales?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you managed to goof it up that bad.
There's a pretty serious bend in the road. Why did you not brake?
I don't know. The only thing that I could think is if you scrub back, you can see the tire hitting, just nicking. If I go back a little bit, a couple frames here, which, quick tip, period and comma will let you go one frame at a time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. You can see the road, and then they're on the grass. So I think he cut the apex a little too tight.
Yeah, but
the speed he's carrying into the hay bales is like way
I mean, he plowed through those things. And it was so perfect because it was straight into the camera.
I know.
I mean, you couldn't have made a perfect spot for a crash. I mean, that is just wonderful.
They're just hay bales everywhere.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Which I think is super cool about Goodwood.
I love the hay bales.
Yeah, I do too.
I really do.
So let's take another one over here. This is an F1 car, an old school F1 car that has a bit of a moment and decides it wants no part of its rear tires.
Well, it's a good thing that's a cheap crash, isn't it?
No.
No? It's a good thing that's not like a prized Leighton House F1, right? Is it? Yeah, no. That rear end snapped, and then it went into the hay bales backwards, and it looks actually like the entire rear end of the car is pretty much destroyed at this point.
Yes. The old school BP logo on the top, that's pretty cool, though.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Livery is good on that.
It is. So that was that was another heart-wrenching one because that just, it hurts to see the vintage cars do it. Yes.
One more that might be extra heart-wrenching to you. This is unfortunately a Porsche.
Oh, no.
And it is quite the Porsche. A GT1.
Doink.
Oh.
It is the elusive GT1 Touring. Oh my God. And all the stewards are going, oh.
Just a bit of a moment. There's the big wing. The massive wang, baby.
Wow. That is, that hurts to see that.
Yeah.
That is, that's a legendary GT1.
Yes, it is. So those were some of the interesting, shenanigans that went down at Goodwood. There are some cool photos, though, that we can take a look at of some of the other cars that were there.
Yeah.
We'll just skim through this because there's a ton of cars at Goodwood, dude.
It's everything. It's new cars, it's old cars, it's motorcycles, it's supercars, it's hypercars, it's electric cars, it's tractors, it's every kind of thing ever.
If you're a manufacturer, do you almost have to go to Goodwood? If you're like a top-end manufacturer.
Yeah.
Because I think that this is just a press event at this point. Sure, it's a hill climb, but like the winning and like who does the best time, that's kind of irrelevant here. Mm-hmm. It's more of the UK getting together and just looking at the craziest new cars that are out there.
What are the coolest things that are coming? Yeah,
and I think it is a good platform for you to bring prototypes that have crazy tech in them and try to show it off to the public or to whoever's there, try to get investors, that kind of stuff. It's a neat event. It's definitely a car enthusiast kind of thing. We should go at some point.
It's definitely on the top of my list of like car things I want to go and see.
Yeah.
I mean, name your flavor. Do you want rally cars? Sure. Do you want F1 cars? Sure. Do you want electric Dakar rally cars? Do you want Porsche Cup cars? Do you want motorcycles? I mean, I saw them when they were racing two-strokes. How cool is that?
The old R10.
I mean, it's just wild, the stuff that comes out. Look at this, the Benton Ford. Oh,
an old NASCAR.
NASCARs.
Yeah. It's super cool that they just have a super diverse. It's almost like our car show, our local car show. It's just super diverse, and you're going to get a little bit of everything.
The new Mustang GT3 went up the hill.
That's cool.
There's a lot of the new WEC cars and IMSA cars get brought out there, so everyone could see. As a matter of fact, the Garage 56 NASCAR from Le Mans was there.
I heard, rumor has it, that might be the last time that car runs.
No.
Yep.
No.
That might be it.
Alive, please.
The drivers were saying they don't have any more seat time in that car.
No, that sucks, man, because that's such a cool car.
And that was always the gripe that I had about it. Like, what would it do after it raced Le Mans? Wow.
So that's a Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL with a 6.3-liter V8 drifting.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
That's super cool. You never know what you're going to get at Goodwood.
Look at that Jag.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the British weather didn't hold out. It was raining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really was. It was raining. Look at those classic Le Mans cars. Oh, look at this Bruno's Porsche.
Mexico thing on the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Oh, that was the old Nissan GT1 car.
Yeah.
A lot of people forgot that existed.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I want to go to this so bad.
Super cool.
I want to go to this so bad.
Yeah.
They actually had if you've seen the background of that picture, there's that sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
That is to celebrate Porsche's 75th anniversary. They put their Le Mans car on it.
They did. That's
see it? Yeah. Really wild.
Wasn't BMW on there last year? I think that they've swapped cars out now.
Yeah, they do. I think it goes to like who's got the biggest anniversary birthday thing.
Okay. That's neat. That's
this
cool.
year is the 75th anniversary of Porsche. So, yeah, they're going to go that way.
Now, I wonder how mechanically they actually put those on there and how sturdy they are.
I don't know. But
I don't know either, but
they have to be fairly sturdy.
I'm sure that they are. So, let's move on to some other news, my friend.
Okay.
What do we have to chat about?
So, first, we're going to chat about a Hyundai.
Oh.
And it's a Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I can't wait to know about the new Hyundai Santa Fe.
I'm pumped.
But actually, it's kind of worth talking about because look at it.
Huh. It's very...
So you want to know what I describe it as? Looks? The Wish.com variation of the Lexus GX. That new boxy Lexus?
Yeah.
It's the Wish.com version of it.
I can see that. I was gonna say it's very edgy, and then I was like, no, it's boxy, but it's kind of, sort of boxy-esque. I don't know. Like
It's
a Range
something.
Rover meets that new Lexus, maybe.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But like the Great Value brand of it.
Yes. I'm not opposed to it though.
And that was my first question was, what do you think about the look of it?
I'm not opposed at all. Do you like it? Oh boy.
Did that just change things for you?
That's a big booty. That's a big bag.
As a matter of fact, I believe the rear is exactly a 90-degree angle from the roof.
Oh boy.
Sheesh.
Okay. All right. Tell me about it. What's the deal with this new Hyundai?
Well, the biggest thing is the look. Apart from the look, there's not much new underneath, which is kind of surprising. The interior is quite new and exciting. You can obviously see that, but I mean, you get the same, 2.5 liter turbocharged inline 4 that you get from the outgoing Hyundai Santa Fe. You get, the outgoing one gives you, 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet torque, which is, if that's getting bigger, that's not enough if it's much bigger.
It's okay. It's a Hyundai.
Wait a minute now, because the current Santa Fe is 2 rows.
Okay.
This is going to
3
rows.
All right.
Does that now start to become a little underpowered?
I see where you're going with this, because it's going to add a lot of weight to this vehicle in theory, and the power to weight is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I like it. The back has a bit of a look to it, but other than that, I'm a fan.
If you go back to that previous picture,
That angle's not good.
that's not a good angle.
It's not a good angle.
That's not great. But that looks. How many people in a Hyundai Santa Fe are going to do that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I thought you were going to ask me how many clowns could fit in there. Let's say 100, 200.
A
lot?
You're probably 185.
A lot, yeah.
But how many people that buy the new Hyundai Santa Fe will take it off-road-ish, hang some string lights, have a picnic with the blanket in the bed back of your Santa Fe?
If this was at soccer practice, a lot, but it's not.
No, it's a Hyundai Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're rumored to get an XRT trim level, which is going to give you more, as they're possibly rumoring off-road upgrades. If you're an off-road person, are you going to buy a Hyundai Santa Fe?
No, it's a Hyundai Santa Fe. No.
So,
What?
Is it a bit of a lost cause to make it off-roady?
Why are we rebranding the Hyundai Santa Fe to be an off-road machine?
That's what. Look at this picture.
I see. That's
Wow.
the first press photo that they have here.
Why? Who is going to buy a Hyundai Santa Fe and take it through the desert?
My idea on the thought process is here. We can upcharge if it can off-road and start to get to the Land Rover, Range Rover, that kind of crowd. But it's going to be obviously a little bit lower than those. But I'm assuming the base price is going up a bit.
There's no official price listed yet, but just for reference, the current model Santa Fe starts at about $30,000.
That's cheap.
That's dirt cheap.
That's cheap.
Now, the top trim will obviously be much more than that. They have an estimated price, but even if it goes up $5,000, it's still only $35,000.
Right.
Your top trim is probably gonna be close to $50,000 though.
$50,000 for a Hyundai Santa Fe.
Yeah. Can you imagine saying you just spent
What else could you buy SUV wise? $50,000. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Honda Pilot.
Pilot's a good call. Yep.
Yeah. Was it the Chevy Traverse thing?
Okay.
Ford Explorer.
Okay, that's better. Yep.
Volvo XC90 maybe. Maybe not.
You can't get into BMW Audi territory, right?
If it's a small SUV, not the same size, not a 3-row.
Okay.
Or you get like maybe a Cayenne, or not a Macan, maybe a BMW X3 or an Audi Q5.
Okay.
But it's still probably a little more than $50,000.
The idea of the Santa Fe has always been it's cheap, it's solid, enough.
Solid.
Enough. Enough.
You said it's a Hyundai Santa Fe is solid.
Enough.
Uh-huh.
It's all right, rickety at best.
There we go. Now we're getting a little more into it.
But
here.
it's you pay for what you get.
How quickly will all the little chintzy bits fall off?
Yeah. Not much time. Not much time. Over the years, Hyundai's quality has gotten better. Sure, it's traditionally known as a pretty crap brand, but hopefully over time it's gotten a lot better. To my knowledge, that's what's happened.
It looks neat.
It does look cool.
It looks neat. I don't know if I necessarily love it, but it looks neat. I'll be curious to see what it looks like on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be curious to know, when I see it in person, does it just look like someone is like pixelated in a Santa Fe?
I'm curious about size. Like, how much presence will it have?
It'll be big.
I think it will be big.
It'll be damn big.
I think it'll be very big.
I think it'll be really big. Yeah.
But that is the modern trend. So, you know, good for them.
Yeah. So let's move on to another SUV.
All right.
Well, this is something that didn't used to be an SUV. It's the new Dodge Stealth.
What?
So the Dodge Stealth used to be a sports car.
Yeah.
From back in the day. It's not anymore.
Oh, boy.
It's coming back as a 3-row Dodge Durango replacement.
What the heck? Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. So those are just pictures of the Durango at this point.
Right. But the first photo.
The first photo is the new Stealth.
Okay.
Why did they call it the Stealth?
Why? That's my first exact question. Why would you take that branding and turn it into this?
What? Why? It was fine as the Durango. Why are you killing the Durango? The Durango is what it's always been. It's been a big Dodge family hauler.
Yes.
End.
Oh. What? The Stealth. If we think about the branding that they could have pulled off.
Neat, cool little old sports car from back.
Do you know if this is going to be an EV?
It's going to start out most likely having that new Hurricane 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 thing.
Okay.
That they're replacing the Hemis and the Durangos with. So it'll start out with that. But it is supposed to have some form of electrification at some point.
Why would you not call your new EV brand the Stealth?
Because it's stealthy.
They're all very quiet.
I see where you're going.
How did we swing and miss on this one?
Because it's Dodge.
Dodge does do that.
Dodge is... They swing and miss at T-ball.
Just sitting up there, middle of the strike zone, no problem. You got a big bat in your hand and just swing and miss.
100%. As a matter of fact, I think Dodge swings and misses so much that I believe the current new vehicles that have the most amount of reported problems are Dodge Rams. Of all the vehicles, not Volkswagens, not BMWs.
It's their truck brand?
It's Dodge Rams.
It's not even the brand that's been around for a long time, has had a big presence, has a lot of well-established communities out there. What?
Dodge is brilliant.
Dodge is broken.
Can we say that Dodge is the worst American manufacturer? Currently. They haven't always been, but yes. Can we say that currently they are?
I mean, what other options are there, right?
Ford, Chevy. Of the top three. Of the big three.
Yeah.
Ford, Chevy, Dodge.
Yes.
What is the worst of them all?
Dodge is certainly last. Ford is on top right now because Ford is pushing forward. They're doing some cool stuff right now.
Well, they also make the GT500 and the Raptor R, which that makes me feel feelings.
Chevy is just kind of figuring out what other people are doing.
Yep.
They're just waiting around. But Dodge is just swinging and missing. The only thing that they've actually hit recently is the what was the muscle car? The crazy drag racing muscle car.
Oh yeah, okay. The Dodge Challenger Demon 170.
That was cool.
That was cool.
That was good.
But is that current Dodge or is that outgoing Dodge?
That is certainly outgoing Dodge.
Of the new Dodges, I don't like the Stealth.
It looks cool-ish. It looks like it fit in with the EV platform.
What is up with that badge?
I don't know. Is that the old Dodge Stealth badge?
No, I don't think so. Well, I will say, I think that's the same badge they put on the new Dodge Challenger Hell Kitten EV meowing thing.
Really?
Remember that thing?
I don't remember that.
Revving up noise.
I don't. Which is the EV noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have
They didn't
a
put
crazy
that.
stealth
No,
badge.
it's Dodge's new badge.
Wow.
Yeah. It's Dodge's new badge. Let me find a picture of it.
Okay. I just can't wrap my head around why this wouldn't be an EV. It looks kind of cool.
So I'm going to get a picture of the front of the new Dodge Challenger.
Yep. Are they just rebranding to this in general?
I think that they are.
Mm.
I don't know what Dodge is doing. What is that badging?
Yeah, you're right.
It's that weird TriStar.
You're right.
Oh, I know what it is. Dodge is part of the Illuminati.
I was going to say, Dodge is creating a rotary engine.
Please. It's a rotary EV.
I don't know. I don't know. Mazda's in rumors to do some weird hybrid
Like an
rotary
EV
thing.
or a hydrogen rotary, right?
Yeah.
For Mazda?
Yes. We'll see how that works. But
Are we just going to say that Dodge doesn't know what they're doing anymore?
it's one of two things. Either this is a complete swing or miss, like we're talked about, or they're going to absolutely knock it out of the park and like, we're so wrong, we're just idiots. Maybe.
We might be idiots.
Maybe we're so far off base here that we're just have no idea. They're in like 4D chess over here.
They might be. They also might not be. I gotta say though, I've been poo-pooing this Dodge Stealth. I do actually like the look much better than the Durango.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It's a really neat looking SUV.
Compared to the Durango, it looks great.
That's what I'm saying.
The Durango's...
The Durango looks like people of Walmart.com.
It looks very old for this year.
It looks a bit bulbous.
Very. Yeah.
It looks like it could eat a kale salad.
I'm not opposed to them getting rid of the Durango, but why the Stealth and why do it this way? This is weird. This is really weird.
It's weird. It could be good though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be coming in 2024. We'll see.
Okay.
So, we got the new Santa Fe that looks like a budget brand Lexus Range Rover thing. We got the new Dodge, not a sports car stealth SUV thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some Goodwood crashes.
Yeah. The last thing that I wanted to ask you about, should more racetracks use hay bales
Oh.
instead of like tire bundles?
You know, it makes it much more dramatic.
It does.
Because when the hay goes,
Yeah.
I mean, you have this like explosion of straw.
I don't know. I wonder how that would work if you just line the side of Sebring with hay bales, like right along the edge of the track.
I don't know. It would be exciting. So think back to when that Ferrari went off in the WEC, right? That would have been an explosion of hay.
But the car probably, I don't know. Would the car
would it have done better?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
Would it have absorbed more energy?
I think so.
Or is it because rubber is kind of pliable, squishy?
Tires do a darn good job.
They do.
They do a darn good job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
interesting thought.
Yep.
So that's all I've got for the news. Do you have anything else?
I do not.
It's going to wrap us up for episode 242. Thanks so much for watching and listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up on the video, and drop a comment. Let us know, what was your favorite part about Goodwood this year? Did you have a favorite car, crash? What was it? If you're listening on audio only, send us those thoughts via social. Facebook is We Are Auto. Instagram is We Are Auto _. YouTube is We Are Auto. And our website is weareauto.io. So, thanks again. Catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.